Go, gosh, surprise. And I think it's perfect for the fall, especially this color. First off, they're beautiful. It is so light, so light. I mean, there's no fatigue going on here. Looking at them, I thought, oh, Jennifer, that's ridiculous. Just buy the regular ones. You don't need these. Any kind of gadget that I can find that makes it easier for me to clean, I'm all for it. I think that was pretty good.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm so excited to have you here with me today. I have some very fun things to share. In fact, today's video was inspired by everyday life. I happened to be using something the other day and I started thinking how much I actually love it, which made me start thinking about other things that I use on a regular basis that I absolutely love and would repurchase again. And it got me to thinking, well, you know, I would really love to share these things with my YouTube family. So today, that's what I'm going to be doing. And if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then stick around. So now I have so much to share. Let's just get into the video. So let's start with what actually inspired today's video. And that would be my new hairdryer. I've had this for about 4 months now. The prior hairdryer that I owned, it was a Babeless and it lasted me, oh my gosh, a while. I want to say maybe 6-7 years. And it was struggling at the end. And I said, I need to replace this. And so I started researching because I do tend to hang on to my things. If they're made well and they last, I hang on to them for a very long time. And I landed on, and I'm sorry this is all wound up here, my little cord. I ended up with the T3 and they sell these on Amazon. I'm sure they're sold elsewhere too, but the brand is T3 and I love this thing. It comes with other attachments, not just the one that's on here, but they're easy to remove. And so the hairdryer itself looks like this. And I love the little rose gold detail on this white. But here's the thing, this little baby, it does what it needs to do, but it is so light, so light. I mean, there's no fatigue going on here. And I have pretty thick hair, so it takes me a while to blow dry my hair. But anyway, I absolutely adore this product and I would buy it again and again and again. If you're in the market for a new hairdryer, please go check this out. I think they have a different model too that might be a little slightly less expensive than this one. But I love this. Oh, and I forgot to bring it down. I also own their hairbrush, the paddle brush. I'll put a picture up here. I love it. Again, it's white and the rose gold, but I love that paddle brush. I've had that paddle brush for going on probably 2 to 3 years now. So the T3 products, I think they're really well made. And since we're on hair care products, I thought that I would also share with you a product that I use every time I wash my hair. And I 100% believe in this product. It's by the brand Pureology and it's called the Color Fanatic. I do color my hair, I do bleach, I do have highlights in my hair. And this is a leave-in conditioning type spray that you put on after you get out of the shower, after you've shampooed and did your normal routine. And it has 21 benefits. There's a prime benefits, protect benefits, and perfect benefits. And they range from things like detangling, keeping your color vibrancy. It also helps prevent split ends. It's a heat protectant. It helps perfect. It'll keep frizz down to a minimum. It adds shine. I mean, there's a whole slew of wonderful things. And I love the brand Pureology. I use their shampoos, I use their conditioners, and I cannot say enough about this leave-in treatment. I wanted to show you this toothbrush that I purchased from Amazon. The brand is Fairy-Well, and I will leave, I'll put a picture up here. This one happened to come in a set of two. There was a pink and a black. Corey has the black one and I have the pink one. But what is really wonderful about these, they're rechargeable, and it'll let you know down here when it needs to be charged. The heads come off so you can change out the heads, but it has a bunch of different settings, whitening, cleaning, there's 3 other settings. I'm not really sure what they're for. I think pulse might be for the picks, because it comes with a bunch of different heads. So these down here would be like a pulse, so if you wanted to use like one of the little pick heads. Anyway, I love this. What's really great about this is that it has a timer built in, and it will pause. It'll go and you brush your bottom teeth and it'll pause, and then you go and you brush your top teeth, it'll pause, you go again to the bottom. So you actually get a full, I'm not even sure how long it is. I want to say maybe it's 30 seconds for each. So maybe a full 2 minutes of teeth brushing, which you're supposed to do. So I like that it's actually timing me and making me actually brush my teeth the way I'm supposed to. So again, I love this. It's chargeable. It comes in with a nice little case that you can carry with you for traveling, and I just love it. It's again, Fairy-Well. This next little item I want to share with you is something I do use on a very regular basis, pretty much almost every morning, every day, as I get out of the shower, and it's this little fan. I know it doesn't look like a fan, but it is. It's a Vornado, and they're called a Flippy because they flip open like this, and it spins on its little base. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm sorry, this is so dusty because I have owned this thing for, wow, 12, maybe 15 years, and it works like a charm still. But I use this when I get out of the shower and the mirror's all steamed up. I will turn it towards the mirror. It'll take the steam off the mirror. It also, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm getting ready in the morning, I'm having my coffee, I just had a hot shower, I'm trying to put on makeup, trying to do my hair. There's so much heat in that bathroom. I'm overheated. So I use this to cool myself down. It has 2 little settings down here, and I know I found them. What I was shocked about is that they still make this exact model, and I will link it below for you. It comes in a multitude of colors. I want to say they have 2 different models. One actually oscillates for you. This one does not oscillate for you. Like I said, it does move on its little base, so you can adjust it to where you want it to move to. But what I love about it is it just folds away. It doesn't look like a fan. You can leave it sitting on your counter. And I'm going to definitely be repurchasing a new one for our new house, because I don't want this turquoise in my new bathroom. So I'm probably gonna order, I don't know, I think they have a gray one. I might order the gray, maybe a white, I'm not sure yet. So sticking with bathroom products, I wanted to share a hand towel. Well, it's a set of hand towels that I actually bought for the guest bathroom, and I bought it for our home, the one that we just sold. But these are, the brand name are Everplush. They are so soft, so wonderfully made. I cannot rave about these enough. They come in a multitude of colors. They also come in full sets, so if you want the full set, which I think I'm going to be checking into for the new house. This color here that I actually own is called Khaki, and this one's the jacquard print. It's got like a little diamond pattern, if you can see that. But again, it is just the softest towel, and they wash up so well. I've had these, like I said, for probably 2 years, and you wouldn't know it. I wash them all the time. They look brand new and just super well made. You can find them on Amazon, and I will link them below. Again, I cannot rave about these enough. They're wonderful, wonderfully made towels. Okay, so one other personal item that I wanted to share with you because I absolutely adore it. I've had it for a while, but I feel like it's something that I would definitely repurchase, and it's this cute little bucket purse. and I think it's perfect for the fall, especially this color. It does come in other colors, but I loved this color right here. It has a long strap on it, so you can do it, wear it crossbody. You can adjust the strap so that you can wear it shoulder strap too, not just crossbody. But it's this cute little bucket design, and the inside, so it has this little snap that closes over the top, and on the inside it has a zipper pouch part so that you can zip up anything that you don't want someone just reaching in and grabbing. But it has two little side compartments on either side, and it's just super well made. I absolutely love it. And again, the straps are removable. I think it actually, yes, it does. It comes with a little shoulder band, just a little short one, like almost like a handle. So you can change out that also. But I love wearing it as a shoulder or as a crossbody, because when we go antiquing or if we're gonna be out shopping for the day, I don't wanna have to be worried about hanging onto my purse. And again, I just think it's a really lovely color for fall, so I will go ahead and link this for you below. So this next item I wanna share with you has to do with those day-to-day chores of cleaning the home. And anytime I can find something that makes cleaning easier, then you better believe it, I'm in line, I'm buying that. So I recently purchased this 7-in-1 cleaning brush for our restrooms because I'm finding it, I just don't like to be on my knees scrubbing out tubs and shower stalls and things anymore. I would prefer to stand up if at all possible. This little baby allows me to stand up and clean the bottom of our shower, the bottom of our tubs, the shower walls. It can do a number of things. It comes with all of these, I don't know if you can see them all here. It comes with all these different heads, and the wand itself, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see how long this is, but you can stand up. And the thing is, this wand is sturdy. I've had one before that had a wand and it snapped in half after its first use. And this is also rechargeable, and it has several different settings depending upon how fast you want the head to rotate. And all these little heads are just they're interchangeable, and I think they pull right off. Yes, they do. They pull right off. But it comes with all these different little brushes. This one holds these pads. So you have this little soft scrubby pad. You have tinier, smaller bristled brushes, ones that will get in the corners and crevices of things. Love this one. I use this one a lot in the showers. It has a little like sponge type brush. It has a little buffer. Then it has the rotating one, and I think there's a couple other ones that might be in our cleaning bucket upstairs. So there's a multitude of ways to use this little device, and I'm telling you guys, it's a game changer. I don't know how I lived without it before. Like I said, it's just it just makes, it's not so backbreaking to clean the showers. And so, like I said, anytime I can find something that will help me out to do the chores, then I'm all for it. And I will leave this little baby link below. Definitely worth it. Also, keeping with the bathroom, I wanted to share an item that I absolutely think is very, very important. When we moved from our old home, we had to leave the shower head behind that we purchased, but it had a filtration system to it. And the brand was Aquabliss. And I will again link it below. I'll put a picture up here because I don't have it to show to you because we did leave it behind when we sold our home. But it's a filter that filters out, you know, minerals and chlorine and things like that out of your shower, so that your body is not absorbing the chlorine, you know, it's not getting on your skin, you're not breathing in the chlorine, and it's not messing up your hair. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe the difference. When we started using that little filtered shower head, I could not believe the difference in my hair. It felt so much healthier, and I miss it terribly because we don't have one here. And I get out of the shower and I start to work with my hair and I think, oh my gosh, it feels like straw. And that's what chlorine does. It just strips your hair till it's brittle, and it doesn't, your color doesn't last as long. And again, it's not good for your skin. It's like taking a bath in your swimming pool. And yeah, chlorine's just not good for you on a day-to-day basis. So I'm going to check into, so the one that we purchased, like I said, was Aqua Bliss for the old house. I'm not going to purchase that brand again here, only because, not because I didn't like it, I absolutely loved it, but the way it's designed, it made the shower head longer. And so Corey, because he's so tall, we had to purchase an extender that went up high, so that we could put the filter on it and then attach the head, so that he wouldn't have to be like bending down to take his shower. So here, I didn't want to have to go and buy all that because we're living in a rental, and I just don't want to put out the expense for all of that. So I did find one, and it's called Jolie is the brand name, and I'll go ahead and put a picture up here of it. It has really good reviews, so I thought I would go ahead and check into that one. Does it cost you monthly? Yes. I would say our Aqua Bliss filter, we probably changed, I would say probably every 2.5 to 3 months. So it's going to depend on how bad your water is. You know, and that's when you'll know to change it. But ours lasted for about 2.5 to 3 months, and the filters, I want to say they were running around $30 for the filter to replace it. I don't know what the Jolie one runs or how long they last, and I can't tell you if I like it because I've never had that brand before. But Aqua Bliss, definitely 100%. But anyway, if you guys haven't tried one, please go check one out. It will save your hair, it will save your skin, and it's just healthier, just all around healthier. It's quite a few years ago, and you've probably seen them before. I really bought it mostly for my Christmas tree, and I figured since the holidays, sorry, I'm making noise with this bag. I figured since the holidays were coming, it's just something that is so handy to have. And it's a remote controlled plugs, basically, is what they are. And this one that I bought comes in a pack of 3, but I think because these remotes have 4 on them, I believe that they'll come in a pack of 4. I know they make some now that have like little holders that if you happen to have a bedroom that doesn't have an overhead light and you rely totally on lamps, that you can hook this up, and so when you go into a room, let's say it's at night, you're not stumbling around to try to switch on the lamp. You can just it has a little holder at the door that attaches to the wall, and you can just pull your little remote out, switch on your light before you even enter the room. So they're really handy, and you can get them in a bunch of different types of uses. While we're on plugs and outlets and things like that, I wanted to share something that I absolutely love. And again, I do not have it here. When we sold our home, they stayed with our home, but they are these switch plates or plug outlet plates that have built-in guide lights on the bottom. And I absolutely love them. I have them in my old home. I have them just down the hallways in our home. And it just gives enough illumination to the hallway that at night, if you happen to, like say I was coming from my bedroom and I wanted to go to the kitchen, it would just give enough illumination on the floor that, you know, it was like a night light, and it was built into the wall plug, so you're not using any of your outlets to put in a night light. It's already built into the little faceplate. Love them. Absolutely loved them. I'm going to be purchasing them for the new house, especially for the hallways. I don't know that you would really need it. I mean, you could put it in a bathroom, I guess, to have it as a nightlight in the bathroom, because they do turn themselves off during the day. They're light sensitive. So, you know, it's not something that's going to be on all the time. But again, in the hallways, I think they are such a must. Okay, we're getting down to it. I have something to share that actually my sister shared with me a while back, and I do not know how I lived without this stuff. It's for laundry. It's a stain remover, and it's called Soil Love, and it's basically like a spray and wash, or, you know, one of those types of things, but this actually works. I mean, it will take out, let's say you have a paper cut and you accidentally touched your white shirt. It will take out that blood stain. I've had stains in things that have been there for a long time and I just couldn't bear to part with something. And I went and put this on it and then like just kind of scrubbed at it a little bit, put it in the wash, and I could not believe it was gone. Something I could not get out of it for years. And all of a sudden, poof, it's gone. It says it's effective on blood, grease, ink, beverage, food, grass, perspiration, and most other stains. Now, I would be careful. Again, don't just go willy-nilly spraying this on anything, you know, like your precious silk blouse or anything that could potentially be ruined. You definitely want to test this out on, you know, something that, you know, before you use it full bore on something, definitely go test it out. But I swear by this stuff. This bottle's almost empty. And just a little bit goes a long way. You know, my spray and wash, I could sit there and just douse something and it doesn't do anything. But Soil Love to the rescue. I'm telling you, Janelle, thank you for sharing this with me. Like I said, I don't know how I lived without this. So thank you to my sister for sharing this little laundry stain remover. Okay, I actually think that I'm ready to jump into kitchen items, and I have a few things to share with you from the kitchen. One of these is Corey's absolute 100% favorite thing ever. He loves making homemade salsas and just chopping up veggies, onions, you name it, and he loves this little veggie chopper. I bought this off of Amazon and he loves this thing. It does have two very, very sharp blades, but they're stacked on top of each other. And this one actually is like acts like a scoop. It's not a blade. It's part of the whatever you call this, paddle. There you go. It's part of the paddle, and it helps pull the food back up. But it operates by your own hand. It's not power operated. I have a little tiny mini food chopper that, you know, is you plug it into the wall, but this is powered by basically your own hand. It's very easy to maneuver. Now, Corey can get to going with this thing. He has snapped the bands off on these before. This is our second one, I believe. So yes, he can get a little rough on them, but this little guy is worth its weight in gold. I don't think they're very expensive. I want to say maybe $19. But again, Amazon's pricing fluctuates. Like I said, it's worth it, and he loves it. He uses this little guy all the time. So if you're in need of a little mini chopper, go check this one out. Also, something for the kitchen that I just absolutely love, the brand OXO. I don't think you can go wrong really with that brand, but their wooden spoons and things are phenomenal. And you know, you can buy wood spoons for probably cheaper, but they're really thin and they snap on you. These are so thick and so well made, and they come in a set. I believe this last set I purchased came with these three right here, which is like a spatula, a regular spoon, and then the slotted spoon. So you get all three of those. I got them on Amazon. I love them. Like I said, they're so sturdy. And also I buy a food grade oil for these, like a mineral oil, so that you can keep your wood looking good and nice. And so I highly suggest, don't ever put them in the dishwasher. Oh my gosh, that ruins them so bad. So, but this mineral, I will leave the mineral oil linked down for you too. Like I said, it's food grade, so it's not going to hurt you. You know, if it gets into your food, it's not going to hurt you. But it will make your wood utensils last much, much longer. It'll keep them conditioned and keep them looking really nice. These two here are part of an older set that I had. And like I said, they last. I mean, you wouldn't know that these I've had for years. These are new. These I've had for years. So just, I can't stress how much I love this brand OXO. So give these a try if you're looking for some wooden utensils. I wanted to share a salt and pepper grinder that I recently found on Amazon. I was in need of a new one. I had purchased some grinders from Amazon a while back and I loved them, but they were getting to the point where they just weren't turning well anymore. And part of the problem was I wasn't, you have those little brushes and you're supposed to clean out the gears, periodically, and I hadn't done that. And so they were very gunked up and they were not operating well anymore. So I was on the hunt for some new ones and I came across these electric ones. And I thought to myself, Jennifer, you do not need electric ones. Use your hand power. Why do you need electric salt and pepper grinders? Well, I broke down and I bought them and I am in love with them. First off, they're beautiful. They do come in I think a black and like a silver, and then they have this copper colored ones. But these little babies are fantastic. So yes, they have you have to put batteries in them, okay? And then when you're ready to use them, you just turn it over. Here's the salt. Now you can change the fineness or the coarseness of the grind of whatever you're using, but I just love, like I said, they're so pretty and I love them. And again, you need to keep them cleaned because they will start to malfunction if you don't keep especially because I use the pink salt, which is very coarse. It will get gunked up. So you do need to care for your salt and pepper grinders on a regular basis. But I love these, and if you guys have not checked out these automatic salt and pepper grinders, go check them out. They're awesome and they're just so easy to use. And yeah, it might seem a little lazy, but I don't know, it's well worth it to me. I wanted to share with you these linen napkins I also purchased, and I don't know if you can see, there's like this lovely little, it's kind of a handkerchief detail, I guess, around it. I love these linen napkins. I've used these, I've had these for probably 2 years now, and I've washed them. My napkins, especially my nicer napkins, I don't tend to run in the dryer for very long. I just kind of tumble them for a little bit and then I lay them out flat to dry or hang them over something to dry. And I think it makes your things last much better. But anyway, they all look brand new, like I haven't even used them. So I highly suggest these if you're looking for a linen napkin. I believe they come in numerous colors. I did pick up a chambray. I also bought in this brand. So definitely worth the money here on these two. So last but not least, I wanted to share something that we actually purchased back when we were in California. We lived near the Sierra Nevada mountain range, and we were like, it was like right there. The town that we lived in, Clovis, was actually known as the gateway to the Sierras. And we were having terrible, terrible fires every summer. We were just sopped in with smoke, and it was getting so hard to just, the air quality was so bad. It was causing, just our breathing issues, and our little dog that we had living with us, which is actually our son and his girlfriend Jenny's dog. He was having problems, and so I went and I invested in an air purifier. And I love this air purifier. I cannot tell you, it's the Levoit brand. And I use this in our bedroom right now. It's big enough to pretty much cover the living room. I don't know if they would be big enough to cover living room and the dining room in this rental. You would need more than probably one machine, but they tell you how many square feet the purifier will work for your area. But I feel like when I don't run this at night, I wake up with headaches. I feel like if I run it at night, I don't wake up with headaches. So Is it a psychological thing? I don't know, but I'm sold on it. And it definitely helped us when we were having the fires. You can change the filters out. You can get different quality filters, some that are just, you know, super duper gonna take out pretty much every pollutant you can think of, and those are gonna cost, you know, more. But I love this. It has a night mode feature. It has different settings. You can put it on a timer. It's a really great little machine and fairly inexpensive. I want to say, I don't know. You know, I don't even want to say because I don't honestly remember. I want to say it was around $120, but honestly, I really don't remember. And like I said, I will link this below, but I don't honestly remember how much it was. But I think that it's worth it. I think it's worth to have at least one of these in a room, especially if you have children or animals or anybody who is sensitive to pollutants in the air, may have asthma. I feel like these air purifiers are just 100% worth it. And this brand right here especially, and it runs really quiet at night. When you put it in night mode, it runs super quiet. You really don't even hear it. So like I said, I honestly believe that this is worth it, and I wanted to share it with you in case you're in the market for an air purifier. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know that I've enjoyed putting it together for you. I hope to make another one, I think probably closer to Christmas, because I have a ton of other things that I use that I would love to share with you, and maybe you could buy them for Christmas items, you know, maybe stocking stuffers, things like that. So I'm gonna definitely put together another video once it gets a little bit closer to Christmas. But I hope you found something here that maybe you might be interested in looking into. I really do love some of these items tremendously, and I really wanted to share them with you all. And also, I would love to hear from any of you. If you could leave me some comments below on some items that you use on a day-to-day basis that you absolutely love and find yourself that you can't live without, that you would definitely repurchase, you know, over and over again. I would love to hear it. I'm sure other viewers would love to see what it is that you love. So please leave me a comment below and let me know what that is. And if you're new here and you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing to our channel. Please hit that like button and don't forget that little bell. It'll let you know when we upload our next video. And as always, we appreciate you all so very much, and we will see you again next time. Bye.